So let's talk about homeschool. You can tailor and handcraft to your child. Pick curriculum, tools, resources, materials, books, projects in accordance with who they are. If you have a musician, then do composer studies. Take them to museums, the symphony, etc. If you have someone who's athletic, then sports, the gym, and the such. If you have another one who is into nature, then field trips and lakes and oceans, bodies of water, hikes up mountains, and just be outside often and a lot. Study each child, know them well, and provide the environment that they will thrive in. That's what it's about. Meet up with friends at parks and play dates and programs at the library. Oh, we went to story time every week. We also went when they had projects like American Girl Studies and just such sweet group meetups. We also had a homeschool PE that we were involved in. So there was mom time, but the children had 1 hour with a coach and then another hour of free swim. In this day and age, there are so many opportunities and options to pick from. We also were a part of a fine arts place where they had classes and performances and ukulele lessons. One of my children take piano, another one guitar, another one sings on the worship team at church. One of my favorite things was to research what is available for me and my children and then try it out. You can change your mind. If you pick books and curriculum that don't work or fit, then switch them out. Give yourself grace. Get a tutor. We were living in a place where the children took biology classes and my husband helps with math. You're not going to know everything, but there are people who can help in those specific areas. My 16-year-old loves constitutional literacy. She took it 2 years ago. So now she's teaching her younger brother and sister who are in high school and are freshmen when she took that class. And so she's learning twice. Teaching is learning twice. So use your other children as the teachers with your students. And don't forget about home economics and drawing and painting and crafting and molding and Play-Doh and puzzles. If you need a mental health day, documentary is a great go-to. Have them in the queue on Amazon Prime for sure. Read books, ask them to perform or be a newscaster to describe and narrate basically what that chapter was about. Write about it if that's what they choose to do. Copy work is great for learning spelling. So ask them for, I don't know, we use like an Audubon Birds book or something and a nature book. And I said, hey, just pick a page that you're interested in and copy a paragraph from that. The art of narration is a necessity to me for moms to just show about reading and writing and communication and just the beauty and grace we can give ourselves and them in learning how to communicate well, whether it be in writing or talking, speaking, public speaking, standing up in front of the rest of the family and sharing what they gleaned, reiterating again that reiteration of what they heard and what they listened to, what they caught, what they remembered. It's just so fun. And each one loves to have my turn. Projects. They can come up with their own projects for science and history and different subjects and topics. Buy the fun volcano kits. I wasn't interested in that at all. I taught Bible study to my friends' kids, but then I sent them to their house and they did all the fun ooey gooey um, volcano dripping from um, the top and just being messy. Nature studies, just go get a pen and a pad, or you can print out printables online, and they can circle what they see from squirrels to foxes to deer and different leaves and trace them, sit under a tree, just give them that time and that space to be creative. Buy fun ingredients for them to put meals together and bake. Learn about different countries and bake their delicacies or uh, cook their foods. Anytime we would read a classic book, then we would watch that movie together as a family afterwards. Buy butterfly kits and watch them grow from caterpillars and chrysalis and fly away. I love interactive learning. So, like little um, kits I would find at Michael's with words, and they'd learn what parts of speech were and they create sentences that way. They'd write their own books, just staple papers together and say, okay, you're going to write about um, your story and draw your pictures and be the author. Always have manipulatives with you for them to learn with. Those are great kinesthetic styles of learning. Not everybody is just auditory or visual. And then go on field trips, arboretums, zoos, and just have fun. Keep your days light, mamas. For littles, Legos, wooden blocks, train sets, um, just things like Lincoln logs to build, even while you're reading aloud, is wonderful as long as they're quiet and they can sit there, they can play. Sidewalk chalk is so underrated. Wow. Even if you just want to let them out for lunch and be like, okay, we're going to eat outside. Here's your sidewalk chalk. My kiddos did that into middle school. If you have a backyard, let them go out there, climb trees, build forts, buy a basketball hoop, a trampoline. If not, then just go for a walk around your neighborhood and hopefully there's a playground nearby, and do that daily. My kiddos love to ride bikes and scooters and skateboards by the lake. And regardless of the season, whether they throw frisbees in the spring or skip and sing or throw rocks into the lake or swim or build leaf piles and then throw themselves into it, it's just outside nature's medicinal, cathartic, it's therapeutic, it's calming. So they can come in, they can have quiet time. You can have worship music playing. We love jazz if we were baking something, or classical music. Keeps the calm and the tranquility inside the home. My children usually didn't watch TV because we don't have cable. We didn't until like 5 o'clock, and then I would still put something serene on, like Curious George had that jazz in the background and the undertone. So while I was making dinner, it wasn't like loud and just frenetic. Have them alongside of you to do chores, teach them how to knock them out, and take that time with them, that patience. It is something that takes patience. Even today, I'm like, nope, do it again, clean that, scrub that. What would mom look at if she walked into that room? Not kid clean, but mother approved. When you go on errands, my husband would always do math with them and economics and how much material will you need for that sewing machine project, and how much discount is this, and buy one get one free, and all of that. It's just like life learning. Hire people like sewing machine instructors or others taught the grandmother types taught my one daughter how to crochet, and other moms taught me how to knit, and then I was able to teach my daughters how to knit, but learn the old crafts like embroidery. And that's where I just say, get out there and take all of the crafts that I threw out on the living room floor and have fun. And sometimes again, you need to have those in the closet for the days where you're just like, you know what? It's free learning time today, and I want to see what you come up with. I feel like I can talk about this forever because it was like, what can we just make today. What can we make today about? And that's the beauty of having this clean slate with homeschooling. Don't forget that gift. You are able to relive your childhood as well as creating theirs. And so it's a high calling, big responsibility, a privilege, honor, and joy. I hope this helped you. I can go on, like I said, and I can help mamas who would like a boost in the right direction if they just need to reroute or switch things up and rediscover the joy in the journey.